Tonight, the swamp is shaking. After years of lies, denials, and media spin, President Donald J. Trump has just been proven right. Again, the so-called Russia Collusion Hoax. You guys remember that? The one where they used to smear Trump, sabotage his presidency, and divide this country for years? Well, it's imploding. And the deep state architects behind it, Brennan and Comey, are finally under federal investigation. But this is only half the story, because while these traitors scramble to save themselves, NATO's top chief is warning the world that we are one wrong move away from World War III. Now, did you guys hear that? One wrong move. And you won't believe who's helping our enemies push us to the brink. So stick with me, guys. I'm going to break down how the FBI just turned on Comey and Brennan, and how Trump just forced this all into the light, while NATO's new warning changes everything, and how President Trump's America First strategy is the only thing that's standing between you and a global nightmare. Now, I promise you, you're going to see exactly why they lied, why Trump never backed down, and why the real threat wasn't just outside our borders, it was actually inside the whole time. So hit the like button, share this video right now, and buckle up, guys, because what I'm about to show you, this is going to make every lie that they told look so small compared to what's coming next. So let's jump into it, because what I'm about to tell you exactly about President Trump and what he's doing right now to stop World War III before it starts, guys, this has the traitors absolutely panicking. So let's go ahead and bust this wide open. All right. So Trump is sitting in the Oval Office right now, and this alone, this should tell you that we're living in a very different America than where we were just a few short years ago. So from day one, President Trump told us the Russia collusion story was a political hit job. He called out every so-called expert on TV and said that he was finished. He said that the media was in on it, that the spies were in on it, and that he promised that he was going to prove it. When the swamp laughed, Trump sued. Now, remember the Pulitzer board? Anybody remember that? Let me know down below, guys. The same people who handed out the shiny prizes to the Washington Post and the New York Times for pumping out hoax headlines. Well, Trump dragged them into court as well. And guess what? The walls cracked. And now, thanks to the administration's push for full declassification, the CIA's own files confirm exactly what he said. Brennan and Comey weaponized the intelligence machine in order to smear an elected president and divide the country for power. Guys, but this is only the tip of the iceberg, because now we know the FBI itself has officially opened a criminal investigation into former CIA Director John Brennan and former FBI Director James Comey for how they built the whole Russia collusion hoax story from the inside. Now, they didn't just twist the truth. They allegedly bent entire institutions to sabotage a president that you elected. Years of fake headlines, years of wasted millions, right? Years of them telling you to sit down and shut up while they played kingmakers behind closed doors. Anybody pissed off about this? Here's what they didn't count on. Trump never left this fight. The president didn't just bury it. He forced it open. His team ordered the truth unsealed, not for his ego, but because you deserve to see how deep the betrayal ran. That's called strategic, guys. This is called serving the people, not the political class. And now that we know that these so-called untouchables are under the microscope, the next question is, well, who else knew about this? Like, how far does this deep state betrayal really go? But hang on, guys, because it really doesn't stop at spying or these cover-ups. While Brennan and Comey are crumbling under the FBI heat, NATO's top chief just gave America a very chilling warning, and it's probably the most chilling warning yet, that a real global fight is closer than we ever imagined. Now, every time I partner with someone, I always ask, would I trust them with my family? This is why I partner with Chapter, because I've seen them show people the money that they didn't even know that they were losing. And it happens every single day. And I absolutely love it. Jamie from Texas, she said, I didn't even know I was overpaying. Chapter found $600 for me, just like that. Francis Lotira wrote, Ron, I didn't even realize how much we were losing. We now save $65 a month. Chapter was a big help for our family. Guys, that is real grocery money, gas money. Money you get to keep in your pocket, not theirs. Give our friends at Chapter a call right now. Numbers down below, 909-563-8279, or hit them up on their website at askchapter.org/Ron. If you're tired of guessing, This is your answer. Trust me. So let's go ahead and connect these dots. We just talked about Brennan and Comey under federal investigation, but here's the bigger truth here. They didn't just spy, they smeared. But they didn't just smear either. They turned America's own intelligence tools against the very people who paid for them, us. So while they fed these fake headlines to us, they drained your taxpayer dollars on these endless hoax investigations. We all heard about it. Endless leaks to friendly newsrooms, endless stories meant to make you doubt your vote and your voice. And that poison didn't just damage Trump. It damaged the trust in the FBI. Anybody trust the FBI? It damaged the trust with the CIA and every honest agent who signed up to protect America, not sabotage it. Now, you know what Trump did differently though here, right? He actually forced these files out. He didn't bury the corruption to kind of keep the peace like they wanted him to do. He ripped this sucker wide open because the truth is, this wasn't just about Donald J. Trump. It was also about protecting democracy from unelected insiders who think that they get to pick presidents. This is why you're seeing these same names scrambling today, because the American people, they're waking up. And now the same swamp that said Trump was reckless, oh, guess who's reckless now, right? Which brings us right to NATO's chilling warning. NATO's Secretary General Mark Rutte didn't mince words. He laid it out pretty plainly. We are staring down the barrel of a possible World War III, not years away, but in motion right now. He said Russia and China, yes, the same Russia that these clowns screamed about for like 5 years, but never actually stopped. They're coordinating. Xi Jinping wants Taiwan, Putin wants the Baltics, and if either one makes a move, the whole chessboard could ignite. But it doesn't stop there. Add in Iran, add in North Korea. Did you know that North Korea is now shipping 30,000 troops to help Russia in Ukraine? 30,000. A whole second front being built while the old political class in Washington, D.C. plays nice and pretends that they didn't set this thing up. This is why NATO just told its members to brace for simultaneous invasions. That's not a scare story. This is real, okay? But here's the twist that the media won't tell you. While NATO sounds the alarm, it's Trump's administration that's already moving the pieces. He's not waiting for some fancy statements. He's pushing Europe to pay up, rearm fast, and stop freeloading. He's rebuilding trust with honest allies, and he's making it very clear that America won't be played for a fool ever again. All right, so here's what really matters today, okay? Now, this doesn't mean like America is sleepwalking into another endless war. Not under this president. While Brennan and Comey twist in the wind, while NATO sounds the sirens, President Trump is doing exactly what he told the establishment. In fact, he's doing exactly what the old establishment never did. Put America first while playing the long game. How? Well, I'll tell you how. He's using smart, direct diplomacy. There's no stage photo ops. There's no backroom deals where America loses. He's talking straight to Putin when needed, eye to eye, but never backing down an inch. He's got a firm, clear line with China. No sweetheart trade-offs, no secret back channels to the CCP. And take a look at Israel. I mean, while the old DC swamp talked circles, Trump's team is sitting down face to face with Prime Minister Netanyahu right now, working out a real plan for a durable ceasefire with Iran's proxies that actually protects our ally and doesn't drag our troops into another forever quagmire. You want proof? Well, Iran's top general is still rattling his saber, threatening an overwhelming strike if Israel moves again. But this time, guys, Iran knows that there's zero daylight between Washington and Jerusalem. Trump's White House is not playing weak games. It's practical, it's tough, it's 100% focused on protecting our families while securing real, lasting results for our allies. There's no more blank checks to global bad actors, no more playing policeman while our borders are rotting. Guys, under Trump, Europe is paying its fair share to NATO. Asia knows that we are not to be tested. Israel knows it has America's ironclad support, not just some lip service. And he's being real strategic about this. He's staying calm under fire, and he's compassionate enough to say, we won't waste American lives on some fake peace deals or some staged wars to cover for failed leaders. So let's talk about Putin, all right? Because this is where the old establishment really wants you confused. They spent years screaming Russia, 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 while they were quietly letting Putin build power. But now they're shocked that he's doubling down in Ukraine. He's ignoring the same weak threats that they whispered when Biden was still hiding in Delaware. But here's the real truth that they will not tell you on cable news. President Trump's not pretending with Putin. He's telling the American people the hard truth. So just this week, President Trump, he made it clear. Putin, he's not budging. There's no fake handshake deal. There's no photo op, no sugarcoating it for the media. Trump says what's happening right to your face. Putin's playing hardball, and America under Trump is playing smarter. So we're supporting Ukraine wisely, not writing blank checks, not feeding defense contractors forever, but making sure America's interests come first. You want to know why that matters? Well, NATO knows it too. Okay, NATO is fully aware. Even their top chief admits the old days are done. The free ride for Europe is over. If they want security, they're going to have to step up with some real money because Trump made it non-negotiable. There's no more pretending Putin's a pen pal. No more pretending China and Iran aren't watching every move. With Trump in charge, the message is simple. We're going to stand with our allies, but we won't be the sucker footing every bill while our own border is wide open. So here's the payoff that you deserve today. The real reason that you clicked on this video. Trump was right. Trump was right. He warned us the deep state would lie, right? He warned us that Brennan and Comey were plotting in the shadows. He warned us the hoax was cover for corruption that ran deeper than anybody wanted to admit. And so now Brennan and Comey are under federal investigation. The CIA report is out. The hoax is collapsing. NATO's warning confirms the global threat is real. Exactly what Trump predicted was going to happen if America stayed weak and divided. And guess what? Under Trump, we're not weak. We're not distracted. We're not pretending the swamp is harmless. So, all right. Now, if you guys are still with me, you see it plain as day at this point, right? I mean, everything they said about Trump was a lie to hide what they were really doing to this country. And now the truth is coming crashing down on their heads. But here's where we come in, because the deep state didn't just target Trump, they targeted you. They bet that you were going to stay quiet, that you were going to keep your head down and just believe the BS spin, but you didn't. And you won't. And this is exactly what terrifies them right now, because an informed, united America is one thing that they just cannot control. This is why this president keeps fighting to protect your families, to secure your future, to make sure that when the swamp tries to start some chaos, whether it's a fake scandal or a real global conflict, we're ready. We're strong and we stand together. So remember, guys, remember this tonight. Peace comes through strength, not through weakness. Freedom survives because we don't bow down to threats, whether it's foreign or domestic. And justice happens when traitors, no matter how high up, finally face the truth that they try to bury. So, guys, please keep your eyes open. Stay loud. Talk to your family. Talk to your neighbors. Okay? Share this truth, because you know that they don't want this out on mainstream media, and they're not going to share this. This is not going to be on the evening news. And above all else, guys, stay proud, stay prepared, and never forget, you were right to stand by President Trump when they mocked you. You were right to stand by the truth when they lied. And today, you have been proven right again. So drop a stand strong down in the comments down below if you're never backing down. I want you to smash the like button, share this video to someone who needs the facts, and make sure you're still subscribed, because I'm going to be here tomorrow keeping you ahead of every single twist that they're still hiding. Guys, this fight is not over, but with Trump at the helm and Americans wide awake, we're winning it. All right. One truth at a time. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Be safe.